Good day. I'm coming to you from beautiful Candle Reef. This is my gallery, and this is where I've spent a great deal of time since, well, March of 2020. So, but this little segment is going to be called Pulse of the Economy. So, as many of you know already, our refinery has had some ups and downs over the years. In 2012, Hovenza closed really suddenly. We were all taken aback by that. There was rarely a person who said they really expected that. So we've now had, since 2012, we've had no refinery. So a year ago or so, we had the oil storage terminal restart. And this year, on February 1, we had the Lime Tree Oil Refinery start up. Everybody was thrilled about the start in February 1. However, on February 4th, unfortunately, they had a flare-up. And then again, there was another more serious flare-up on May 12th. And that affected a lot of the homes and properties to the west of the refinery. So that caused a lot of concern. And so the EPA had an official shutdown of Lime Tree Refinery for 60 days. In the meantime, we found out that the new refinery has invested $4.1 billion to refurbish, get it going again. Reportedly, it was in worse shape than they anticipated. And then of course the pandemic happened. So then that slowed everything down. So they have filed bankruptcy, Chapter 11. And they say that it will take about $1.2 billion to get it restarted. So in the meantime, we have a lot of people who are owed money. So what it's going to affect here locally is that I think it's really going to affect our mom and pop businesses, our car rental businesses, the theaters, the restaurants, the food trucks that we saw all pop up around Lime Tree, and just generally restaurants to some extent. So, and it's also going to affect our long-term rentals. It's not going to just like immediately make an effect because we're going to have about 271 permanent people lose their jobs as of September 30th. And then there's all the fallout of the periphery of businesses, supplies and trucking and repair and all those sort of things. So it's going to affect our long-term rental, and so the prices will come down a bit, and we'll have more to choose from. So in a way, sometimes that's good because we'll have more inventory, but the prices will probably soften. And then in terms of homes, I don't really think it's going to affect our homes that much. What it will affect is our land, because we now just had starting to sell land, and it was so gratifying because we've been selling, my team had been selling land to Lime Tree employees once again, just like we used to sell to Hovenza employees. So that will drastically affect our land sales. On the positive note, we are teeming with tourists, and everybody loves us. Everybody is happy to be here. They are raving about our natural beauty. You can see I even have some around me, which I love very much. And then they have such great times with everybody they interact with. The people are so polite, so kind to stop and give them directions, to help them explain things to them, then let them out of traffic with just courtesy. So they're having a wonderful time. So my note to you is, if you're going to be making reservations, if you're going to go to the restaurant, make sure you make reservations because things are popping here. So it's not like the old days in the summer where you could just walk into a restaurant. So dial your favorite restaurant and make your reservations. So I'm really upbeat about our market in general. Our luxury market is doing very well. We just had the pleasure of helping one of our sellers sell their home in the water in Cotton Valley. We sold that for $930,000, and that was a wonderful closing. Our sellers are off to a new adventure, and our buyers are thrilled to be here. This is going to be their home here. So the prospects look really good. A lot of people love to be here because they are working remotely, and they realize that they can work here remotely. And why would you be in some snow drift type country where I'm from in Montana when you could work here when you have beautiful weather all the time. Anyway, so that's all for now, and until next time, be safe, love each other, be kind.